I remember one day I asked him if I could go with him, and he took me, and we go walking through the field, and it had just been mowed, so plowed down, and there was a lot of mud and mush everywhere. I'm walking, and it's just seeping up over my soles, and I'm getting sunk down. And I wanted to stop and empty my boots out, but he wouldn't stop, so I had to keep up best I could, and I don't want to lose him in the dark. It was real dark out. And so we just kept going, walking for miles, quiet. We didn't say a word to each other. And finally, as we reached town, I remember I could see the drive-in movie theater. This little square, patches of color just moving around. And as we got closer, I could recognize the face. It was Spencer Tracy. Spencer Tracy was moving his lips, speaking without words, speaking to a woman in a red dress. And as we kept going through town, we stopped at the liquor store. The old man wanted to get a bottle, so we stopped there, and there was a bunch of Mexican migrant workers outside sitting around a pickup truck with mud all on the tires, and they were just drinking beers, laughing. And I remember being jealous of them. I didn't know why. And then I could see the old man through the glass doors of the liquor store, and I remember watching him pay for the bottle, and I felt sorry for him. And I don't know why. And then after the old man paid for the bottle, he walks outside with the bottle in a brown paper bag. And I remember all the Mexican migrant workers, they just stopped and stared at us as we walked off. And I didn't really know why. So then we kept walking, and he opened up the bottle and he passed it over to me. He passed it straight to me before he even took a drink. I took a swig and I passed it back over to him. And we went on like that for a while till we finished that bottle clean dry. And I remember we kept walking, and we come up to this house, this white house with a red awning on the far side of town. And I'll never forget that red awning. It was so beautiful, and it was just flapping in the night breeze, and the porch light was just lighting it up beautifully. And it was a warm summer night. The breeze was just hot and warm, and the air smelled like new cut alfalfa. And finally he walks up to that door and he knocks on it. And I remember getting real nervous because I wasn't expecting to meet anybody. I thought we was just out on a walk. And finally this woman opens the door, and it's this real pretty woman with red hair, just beautiful. And I remember she opens the door and she just throws herself at him and hugs him and kisses him all over the face, and he just starts crying, like breaks down right there in front of me. And I didn't know what was happening, and she's holding him even tighter, and he just keeps crying and crying. I didn't know what was going on, and then finally I could see from behind them two, in the hallway of the house, this girl behind them, and we just stared at each other, and it was like we knew each other from somewhere, but we couldn't place exactly where. And she walks a couple steps closer, and we're still locked eyes. And I remember we knew that moment we would be in love for the rest of our lives.